Hello everyone, just a quick video today. I just want to talk about the adapter lenses you can buy. As you can see, that's a Vivitar X43 lens. Now they come in various strengths, ranging from X42 to X45. Now that is wide angle, straight wide angle, which means it'll get more in the shot than you would typically get. The X factor, the lower the number, the more you get in shot. So an X45, which I would consider a standard of what wide angle is, you can go down to about X43 or possibly X42. Beyond that point, the lens starts to bend lines, and a wide angle adapter lens suddenly becomes fisheye, even if it's very minor. The lower your number, the more dramatic the fisheye becomes. Now Optega do a 0.1 fisheye lens, which is quite expensive. I think it's around £200, which is basically like that. It's absolutely huge, and you can probably get 80 to 90% of a room in shot. Literally, it's that dramatic. However, if you do go outside and try and use it, just keep in mind that lens flare could be a problem. And they do range in strengths, ranging from, as I said, that 0.1 all the way up to probably 0.41 or 42. And then you start getting into, after that, the wide angle lenses, where they try and avoid bending of straight lines. So generally an X45 shouldn't really bend any lines, and it's a good lens to have. But just keep that in mind. This other part of the portion of this video I wanted to talk about image quality as well on these. Now I do have about 8 or 7 of these, and I do want to report something that I have found out why people don't use these professionally, and it's because they're rubbish. I think if you're doing a review at close magnifications, nothing in terms of infinity or anything that's distance, I think you might be alright. Such if you're using it for reviews in a room, I don't think it's going to be an issue. However, I think if you're going to take pictures outside, try and get pictures of wildlife or buildings or any sort of professional work, I would highly advise you not to use them. Now what I noticed is this portion of the screen here and here, when I was using it outside, now you can check that exact review that I did, where I have actually put these lenses on for you to see. I will put a link in the description for you guys to actually have a look at that video, because I would recommend it. But what you're seeing is here and here, it's very soft, out of focus, to such a degree is it's unusable. Obviously if you was to use it to take some video or photography, you can probably do some cropping and it will probably do a good job. What I did find is, in the centre of the image, it wasn't bad at all, it was quite sharp. What I did find is, beyond this part of the actual image and here, it started to get soft and really bad here. So I just wanted to show you guys the advantages and disadvantages of these lenses. Obviously the advantage is you don't have to buy an expensive lens, you just stick it on your camera lens and you can see more in your shot. I think if you're doing reviews inside, I think these lenses might be okay for reviews and interior shots, because obviously this particular sort of lens is used for basically taking pictures of buildings, interiors, that sort of thing, and a lot of the estate agents use them. In the UK, that's what we call people that sell houses, by the way. I know you guys in America have your own different type of people that maybe call something different, I don't know. Anyway, I'll put a link in the description, as I said. I just wanted to tell you guys about the advantages and disadvantages of these lenses, and after using them I think I might stick to my SLR with my 17mm lens. So that's my roundup of these adapter lenses. Professionally, don't use them. If you're going to do video reviews, I would say you could probably use them and there shouldn't be an issue. I suspect these lenses are not very good at distance. Anyway, that's my roundup of the difference between these lenses, and there wasn't a lot of information out there when I was looking into buying these in terms of the strengths of what an X factor meant, you know, and what was the difference between the wide angle X and the fisheye X and where they crossed over. So I hope this video has been informative, because you know, it gives you the answers that I didn't have. So as I said, your typical wide angle will be X45. You can go a bit lower than that, but not much, before it becomes a fisheye lens. Your fisheye lenses tend to range between 0.1 up to 0.35. That's your typical range of fisheye, but obviously it gets milder and milder, the effect, the further up you go, up to X, probably X42, 43, roughly. Anyway, that's my roundup of these adapter lenses. I hope it's been helpful, and thank you for watching.